you've been fined before, right?
All right, man. Don't let nothing that happen in the game affect the way you approach it. Turned it on. You knew this game was stupid.
Hall of Fame as we get set for football on the lakeside here at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Cleveland Browns. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Cleveland. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. First play from scrimmage. Watson going to throw it.
Okay, Quinn, good shit.
Jets get in there for the sack. The former third overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
And some space here.
Missed that tackle. That was a big tackle, bro. Trip.
He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. On 3rd down.
What the fuck was he doing?
Waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Certainly not the start they were looking for offensively.
Starting that bullshit already, huh? Abrams is red than a motherfucker.
What they're going to do is look at the defense and say, can you pick us up here? And let's face it, defenses can score. We've seen it, right? They can take the ball away, create a big-time opportunity. Let's see if they can get that done.
Yeah, just something to jumpstart this home crowd.
It's far.
Hardman on the return.
Wow.
Kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jets will take over.
Here we go. Off to a good start.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. You look at this Browns defense.
It's all good.
They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe it for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they've got to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to get that to his running back.
Good catch, man.
Just a gain of a couple, but good.
He was right there. Good defense, boy.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Oh, get to the ball, bro.
Fortunately, he's
Whew.
able to recover his own fumble.
I wanted to slide. I swear to God I did. Good shit, Phil.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure.
That was a big one.
You're going to bring more pressure at him at all
It's a big play, bro.
He's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover.
That was a big play.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
That's to the tight end, Mallory. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That was an okay hook up there with this tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Y'all playing loud out there.
It's the 33 on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. They give him 13 yards.
Shit, Mike.
To play in a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
Oh, push his ass to the ground. Let's go.
Down to the 17. 10 more there and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown,
Shit.
Jets. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson.
Good shit, 32.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Sauce, good shit.
That's going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. He's to the 10. And he brings this
shit, bro.
back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out. Still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
Now this will be a return from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Shit sauce.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Shit. He had the right play on too. You just made the play, bro.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
That's a good decision, Brady. You probably want to put some air under that joint.
2nd and 10. Watson changing the play. Now a handoff up the middle. Felton.
Shit.
Not a whole lot to speak of there, so bring him down shy of the 20. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
Oh, he got to drop that. Because I damn sure had the interception. That's nonsense.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's whack. Let's make a play.
Now Watson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Quadra.
Way to play it, bro.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game.
Can you block that nigga, bro?
And often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game. If you're a coach,
I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I thought
every time on 1st down because
should have got more yards on that if you really hit that track block like you're supposed to.
2nd and 5. Now an option play and he'll keep it. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. You look at this Browns defense.
You fucked us up.
They had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit, now 32 teams in the NFL.
Let me give it a try.
That's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And they'll run it here. And he will be out of bounds here.
We ain't gonna hit stick my little man. Can't do it.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
Way to hold on to it.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And they get to him quickly as he stopped right around the 13.
So whack. So whack. I was in good shape.
Perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, good shit, Denzel Ward. Fuck. I shouldn't have tried him. That's his best player, and he about to take it back. Get you an angle, Phil. Good shit. Damn. I threw it late, though. I got to let that bitch go immediately. Well, I did kind of let it go. That's just a bad throw. He probably got acrobat on that nigga, too.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And London, the motion man right. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Watson. And that is incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's Williams on the catch. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy.
Get a body on that boy.
Hall on a give up the middle. Able to slither by. And he's in. Breece Hall hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the
I just took you out of last game, Breece. Like, no control over it. You didn't even get to play.
Point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 21-0.
Just
The Jets kick
put me up
now
against
to
it. This
boost
man,
one away.
what, 14-3 or some stupid shit. And I got to play him without my best player.
Deep in the end zone.
Good defense.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores.
Put your hands up, 48.
But the way this offense hasn't been able to generate it.
Just get your hands up, bro.
They need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They'll run on first down. Felton. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Watson.
Good shit. 57. Get over this way.
It's intercepted. And the Jets will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, he had to wait until December, but congrats to the rookie, his first INT.
Yeah, he's been a reliable contributor for this defense throughout the season. Definitely got a bright future and has gotten even brighter after making that play.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Ball again on 2nd down. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under
Put a
these
body
guys.
on them. Somebody, don't let it be a tight end. It was a goddamn tight end.
Take it in for a
shit, Breece.
Breece Hall with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Jets are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 28-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
That's not bad. We've been almost returning on them hoes.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Hunting can go hunt a little bit, bro. Like he throwing the ball a lot. Wide nine him a little bit. Get a start on that edge.
Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a
Shit,
positive
4-8.
spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid.
That's a pick. Good shit. Are we getting another one?
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet.
This ain't gonna have me getting niggas suspended, bro. I mean, what do you want me to do, Kinfolk? You throwing them to my dude. Please don't hold it against me. Oh, did he take Watson out?
And a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick six, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the second quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression. My goodness, indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you've got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Browns take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
That's good defense. See, that's what I'm saying, Franklin Myers. Why you don't do that? Wait, phew. I can get that nigga to do that and shit all the time.
This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now here's
I missed good shit, bro.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw.
Oh, shit.
That is caught by Dell. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Take down 66 yards. And the Browns are able to claw one back. Point after
I think I was doing the wrong thing. I was supposed to be in deep third. Or I think I was on the wrong safety.
Cuts the lead to 35-7.
Blown coverage. That help, bro.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a
good drive.
25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is
Why are
going to
you
be the
calling
best
timeouts?
possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come
That was a touchdown.
how they're going to go about.
My goodness, that was a touchdown.
Or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half.
Y'all niggas are giving me some bullshit.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Brady, what are you doing?
Quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Finding Hardman here.
Damn. Give me a better ball. This boy can make something with that.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
So many times in my
Come on, don't run me off too crazy.
Completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary
Oh,
speed bump
what
there
the
with
fuck?
that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
I don't want to run any of that shit. Like, none of that shit look. Oh, we can try this.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there.
Shit.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop
Shit,
there.
bro.
Unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the rout is on here in this first half. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be
50
down
flew over there.
20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think
You tripping.
Think in this situation, either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball.
Let's get the timeout. Let's see if that'll help Sauce not be red.
This time that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Taking a shot for Dell here.
This is Sauce Gardner, bro. You wildin'.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
That's garbage.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, wow.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return.
All right, my brother. Let me make these coaching adjustments. Put Zach in. We'll save Raj for the playoffs. If we get there, shit. Yo.
Position, they'll start at the 32.
What'd you say?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A run by Pierce begins the second half. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play. 2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it?
A timeout where? Oh, man, what the fuck, bro?
Give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
You gotta be shitting me, bro. Taking niggas out for that particular reason, man. I get motherfuckers hurt, man. Look at this shit. Why is Brees in the game? So this nigga's the 3rd string running back.
Revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Pierce takes it straight ahead.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
Cool.
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. A first throw for the backup, Wilson. Oh, the ball comes
Michael Thomas, right in the middle of the field.
And that is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a 4th down.
It's too hard.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Oh, might have some. Man, that shit
And
definitely had back spin on.
Close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll set up a throw. Throwing
Defense
over the middle,
5.
but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And a loose football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd and 7. And they'll go right back to Pierce. And he works his way through.
You didn't cover the ball up, nigga, like I told you to.
That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. All right, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way.
There's a hat on that man.
Motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
There ain't no fucking way this man a power back just getting swacked like that.
51 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Successful toss play to the right there. It's interesting. Teams seem to run the toss a lot more to the right than to the left.
It's usually a little more natural. Right-handed quarterback, typically your power side running the ball is to the right side with your guard and your tackle. In college football, they used to call it student body right because you had everyone on that side, including a fullback leading. In the pros, they don't call it that, but it's still the same result.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. He's still in search of his first rushing touchdown of the year, but not on that play.
I just wonder if he has some frustration starting to build a little bit because he hasn't gotten into the end zone. Has to just stay calm, stay within himself, just let it happen.
Now Wilson wants a different look. Again, Abanikanda. And once again, he's going to be pushed backwards. This time back to the 3. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go.
And this time he is in. Israel Abanikanda. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that'll be caught by Darden. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, good
He's
shit.
got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good. 4-8. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, Felton. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And that was a good run, and it should get the attention of the defense, but it can't just dwell on it. They've been playing so well this entire game. Maybe they just look at it and say, okay, congratulations, you got one on us, and just not let it turn into more.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. Felton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So their
This
task
nigga,
a little
man,
bit more
just
difficult
blowing my
now.
coverage.
2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Up the middle they go. Felton. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Oh, come on, bro. You set up for success.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play.
Oh, come on, Brady. Just take the 3.
No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down, it would appear. And yes, the chain gang going to move the sticks. They take a risk on 4th and 4, but they get it by a full yard. Now a handoff up the middle. Felton. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. And London, the motion man right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. He's got room to roam. And all the way down to the 5. 18 yards there, and it'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
You're going to throw this one, Brady, because I am not. I shall not.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Felton again. And this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room.
We're not going to run this bitch in, son.
Lost 4 there.
You got to throw it.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. He'll look to throw.
There you go, son. You missed the one on the other end. You might have one, son. Get to it.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Oh, that's on soft side, too. That would have been a pick. Y'all niggas ain't got no heart, bro. Come on, man. I keep these people off the scoreboard.
One of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, I took a bad angle. Good shit, bro. It's a good run.
Pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 53 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead.
Nice love, bro.
They're playing for the pass first.
Okay, Brady.
Here we go.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Quit cheating out there!
And they will take a knee here. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Jets, they get the critical victory to move them to 9-7 now. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.
Good shit.